Hello, everybody. This is me again. Last time I made a video was probably a couple months back, and I was gonna put my all my videos up on my YouTube, but my other phone I dropped it, and it went. I lost all my videos. But anyways, um, I want to make a YouTube channel. I want to make a YouTube. Excuse me. I want to make a YouTube video about this case about Gabby. But I forgot what was her name was, but Patino, I think it was. Well, what I think of this case is that what we're off. Well, what is this about? Was about this guy and girl. They went to go on a trip cross country while they first started down in Florida, and they're working their way up to New York, but they're originally from New York though, and they were traveling around up, then up to New York. Then they set off their trip, and they got, you know, basically, the way I look at it, it's just like I've seen these other YouTubers. They go out, explore, they live in their car or they live in their van, and do videos. I'm subscribed to this guy on YouTube. He does exactly the same thing. He makes videos, and he's Lamont at large, and he has Black Bigelow. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, and he hasn't covered this case yet, though. But anyways, about the case, about this Gabby, but I think Batino, I think, and Bryan Laundry, they went out to set out for uh, to go cross country and make vlogs and videos, and maybe they're out making videos about the natures, about the outdoor, like talk about how they're enjoying themselves out on their road trip. Well, apparently they got pulled over and by the police, by the highway patrol, and so they get pulled over, and they basically, what I don't understand in the video, I've seen the video of it, and I don't understand why they did not put her in custody, you know, and I have no idea why, because if they would have had her in custody, she still would have been alive, though. And what's so creepy about that is that, I'm from Wyoming, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and they went through Wyoming, and I'm from there. That's my home state, though. But I don't live there no more. I live in Missouri now, but I don't understand that. Why they the law didn't take custody of her, and I think his mom and dad had something to do with her killing, you know, and now they don't want to talk to the media. And I've seen videos on about this lady had a megaphone, and she was calling them a killer and all this. And next thing I seen another video of the dad confront a couple of people, acting crazy. And so that means that, that tells me right there they were involved in it. And then, about Dog the Bounty Hunter, yeah, I used to watch that show. I remember back when he went down to Mexico and he caught this guy in Mexico. If anybody remembers that, I don't know if anybody really watched Dog the Bounty Hunter. I mean, I used to watch the show all the time. The first time I seen that show was back in it was probably back in 2003. I started watching this show, though, and I watched it probably a good 3, 4, maybe couple, at least a few years though. And I remember one episode, he he went down to Mexico and caught this guy, and so it took him 5 months to catch him, and now dog, he caught these high profile people, and now, the other day he was talking about, yeah, he could be on these islands, because down in Florida they got islands around Florida. Who knows? He could have gotten on a boat, and his parents probably had a boat, and he probably went on one of them islands. And apparently, he knows he knows the outback really well. But I'm thinking, like, in the Everglades, like a person like me, there's no way I could survive in that. Because you got snakes, you got alligators, you got water moccasins. You got the eastern diamondbacks out there, and if you get bit, you're in trouble pretty much. And you got the quarter snakes, all that. And supposedly he's excuse me. Supposedly he's a expert, though, of living out in the wild. But and there was another story that, that he was spotted in North Carolina, though, by somebody. Then I guess prior to that, before this happened, he was up in the Appalachian mountains, though, and that's in Georgia, I think it is, Appalachian Mountains. He was up there for maybe couple months, though. But I don't know, with this case, half of me think, he's alive, and half of me think he's probably dead, because. Well, I don't think, because, if it was like me, you, anybody that done that kind of heinous, terrible crime, what he did, it's game over. Might as well just turn yourself in, I mean, maybe back 30, 40 years ago, people were able to get away with that, and that's why sometimes these old cold cases crack. They solve the cases. It's like there's one guy, he was on the run for like 30, 40 years, and 30, 40 years later, they caught the guy. Though he was one of the serial killers that were on the Golden Gate Bridge killer, I think. And like 30 years later, they caught him 40 years later, and this was like maybe a couple years back. I remember that, though, and the guy was on the run for that long. So what? This guy, Bryan Laundrie, it might be, he might be on the run for maybe a month, couple months, who knows? But he's not going to run forever, though. And if Bryan Laundrie is on YouTube, I want to say this to him: you might as well just give up. It's game over. The FBI and everyone's looking for you, and your parents think they think they could hide you out. They're gonna go down. Both your parents are gonna go down like you're gonna go down. That's baiting, choosing a bait-in. I think that's the name of that. When you hide somebody that committed a killing like that, a choosing a bait-in. I think that's I could be wrong with what the name was, but a choosing a bait-in, So both of his parents are going to go down, though. But like I say, they're gonna go down as him, because they're probably hiding him out somewhere. Then I heard another story that he fled to Cuba, and actually, the guy I'm subscribed to, his name is Max V, and he was saying, he was like saying that, well, on a clear day, you could see Cuba, and it's like 100 miles, about 90 miles away. Which I was like, wow, that close, Florida's that close to Cuba, like 90 miles. So by boat, he'd probably get there like in maybe about an hour and a half by boat. But if he was by plane, he'd probably get there in about 15-20 minutes at least. Because planes, they go like 250, about 75, 100 miles an hour by plane. If he was a plane expert flying a plane, he could have chartered a plane. And them small planes, they go about maybe 100 miles an hour, and he'll get there in probably in about an hour or less than that. By plane, he'd probably get there probably in 35 minutes by plane or a half hour, but by boat, probably about a couple hours at least, 2-3 hours by boat. But by plane, he'll get there probably half hour, maybe 45. I'm just saying under an hour. But like I'm saying, this case about this Gabby Petito and Bryan Laundrie, it's not looking good for him. I don't understand, why did he kill her for? I just don't understand that. They were just going out having it, enjoying their lives and making her vlogs, and next thing he turns around and kills her. Like what the hell, And apparently, Dog was like saying if he was in the tent, if he would have suffocated her, or before he suffocated, if she would have yelled help, he was saying that her voice could probably be heard about a mile away. But if no one else wasn't out there up in Wyoming in that area that she was found, about 2 football fields away from her van, no one's not going to hear that. If no one out there camping or hunting, no one's not going to hear that scream of her. That's just like, wow, I'm very surprised and no one wasn't out there to hear that. But they were out in the middle of nowhere. I forgot what part of Wyoming. It's about where they were at. They were about 200 miles from my hometown, Cheyenne, Wyoming. They were about a couple hundred miles away from my hometown in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Yeah. They were about a couple hundred miles away from where I was born at. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, though. But I don't know, with this case, sooner or later he's going to get caught. But like I said, just like with this, and with this case, I'm just waiting for there to be a special report saying, Bryan Laundrie has been found at this such place. Though he's gonna get spotted if someone, because it's enough information about this guy on TV. So and someone just have to recognize his face on TV on the news, and if they go out and driving around and they see this guy, they'll be like, hey, that's that guy that they're looking for. he's gonna get caught. But down in Florida, there was a camping ground, and they were saying that the bounty hunter was saying that he could be in the camping ground. They actually had to evacuate the people that was camping in that camping ground, because they wanted to try to catch him. But what I'm thinking, he may not even be on that camping ground. He might not even be on that camping ground though. And maybe some of the FBI is dressing like a regular person like us and just going camping, and maybe he's on that camping ground, and the undercover FBI's dressing like regular people. You don't never know. There could be undercover agents down there waiting for this guy to pop up out of nowhere. Though, but yeah, this guy, he needs to be brought to justice, because he took a life. She was only like what 22 years old. Man, that's young. I mean, like, shit. Everybody was 22 at one time. I was 22 at one time, and I'm 40 years old now, but I got a little bit of grayness on my beard. But it's just like, that was 20 years ago when I was that age. And him, Bryan Laundrie, he look. And I'm surprised the people I'm subscribed to their YouTube channels. Like, for an instance, this guy named Max V World. I don't know if you guys heard of this guy, but look him up. His name is Max V World, and I'm surprised, he don't talk about his age. I mean, his age, he don't look 23. He's supposed to be 24. The news say his birthday's in December, and he's in about another couple months he's going to turn 24. He don't look his age. He looks like, add about 10 years, he looks about 35. Or so, almost my age. He don't look his age. He's bald. When I was that age, I got long hair here, but when I was that age, my head was shaved. I didn't have no baldness. I kept my hair was shaved like a bald eagle. That was my style back then, And this was back in what? Okay, that was back in 2003. I was his age, 2003, 2004. That was my star back then, But he looks so much older for his age. Though he looks old for his age, I mean, but get back to the subject is that, this guy, what boggles my mind is that, why did he kill her? Supposedly they knew each other since high school. But what scratches my head is that, why did he kill her for? That's like, maybe he should. Maybe she should done a little bit more researching on this guy. And that's what I was thinking at the time. Maybe she met him off of Plenty of Fish or on these dating apps. But what blew me away, that they knew each other since high school. I was like, what? I thought, what blew my mind away. I thought this Gabby meant this Bryan Laundrie off of a dating site. At first, I thought she met him off of a dating site, but no, came to find out they knew each other since high school. I was like, what? Wow. There have to be something more to the story, because why would he kill her for? I don't understand that. You know, why would he kill her? And now he's on the run. He's been on the run for like about a couple weeks. Well, tell him when he came back to Wyoming, he drove 30. Can you believe this, guys? He drove 35 hours straight. He probably didn't get no sleep. He probably did shit or nothing. He probably maybe got a full tank of gas. Boom, I'm heading back to Florida. Though, and tell when he got back, well, her parents kept calling. Where was she at? And apparently she never called her grandfather by his name. Never did. So what I'm thinking is that he might have disguised his voice, saying, calling her grandfather by her name, but she never called him by his name. So her family knew there was something definitely wrong at that point. And I'm thinking like, wow, so he comes back to Florida, right? And time we got back to Florida, he probably skipped town, and now I just found a video that they came back. Well, the FBI came. Well, actually, there was another video that Dog the Bounty Hunter went to his parents' house. He knocked on the door, no answer. They didn't want to answer the door. So, Dog the Bounty Hunter left. So, I got done watching that video. Now, I was just on YouTube, and I found another video that they came and the FBI came to their house, and they were searching the trailer. They had a trailer, I guess, in their backyard or whatever. They were searching that. Though, so maybe they were trying to find evidence on that. Then there was another video I was watching a couple days back that on the news that they went to his sister's house, see if he was there. He wasn't even there. So I don't know, with this case, and then now they went back. Was that? I'm trying to think here. They went back at to the house again, and they were acting like where your son. There was like, no, we don't know where he's at. So you know what? I don't understand why are they hiding, but they have their amendment rights not to say nothing. But if they're hiding him somewhere, they're gonna be just as in big trouble as he is. It's called abating and intruding. I think it's called. That's what they're doing. They're abating intrude. Yeah, I think that's the name of abating. I just call it abating. What they're doing, they're abating. They're hiding him out. They're probably hiding him out. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna get just as much as trouble that what they need to get in trouble. Because if they're hiding their son out like that, they need to be in get in trouble too. Though they need to be locked up too. But I don't know. Hopefully they could catch this guy, because he's on the run too long, but I don't understand, why would he? I mean, she was a pretty looking girl, but what I'm saying is that just because they're making videos and stuff like that, you don't never know what was really going on. behind when there wasn't making videos. See, that's the scary thing about it. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Yeah, you know, maybe, oh yeah, we having a good time and all this, but have a smile on their faces, but when they're not rolling the camera or making videos, you don't know what's really going on behind closed doors. That's the scary part about the situation, you know. But I don't know, you know. Hopefully, they can catch this guy, cause you know, like Dog the Bounty Hunter was saying, you know, we need to catch this guy for he won't do something like this again. You know, I mean, he's a criminal. You know. Excuse me, and I'm sure they're probably gonna make a movie about this or a mini series about this, about Gabby Bettino and Bryan Laundrie. Watch, like all these other cases, they made little mini series or little TV shows or movies. Just give it a time. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna probably make like a movie out of this. Oh, I'm sure they will. But I don't know, you know. Hopefully they'll catch this guy, you know, and hopefully they will, and you know, because you know I'm subscribed to these other YouTube channels, you know, like this guy named Lamont, and he has another channel, Black Bigelow, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. I've been on his channel for like over a year. But I'm surprised he hasn't covered this case though. But I don't know. But hopefully they can catch this guy. But this is going to be a short video. It's already been like 27 minutes. But I'll make another video though. More videos on my YouTube channel. But it's been a while because I was gonna upload my YouTube channel. I was gonna upload my videos on my YouTube channel, but I dropped my phone and it cracked, and I kept forgetting to upload my videos, and all of a sudden my screen was going haywire and it was flickering, and anyways, my phone was all cracked up and it was messing up on me, and I just never got around uploading my videos. So I'm just gonna have to make some newer videos. But the ones I was making was, I don't know, I'll make some better videos. But the other videos I was making, I was gonna upload to them on my YouTube channel. I was gonna upload them, but that's okay. I just make some new ones though. But if I hear any more about this case, and if he gets caught, I'll make another video. But I just want to make this quick video and about what's going on about this case. But anyways, hopefully you guys like this video, and I see you guys later. You guys have a good day and have a safe. You guys be safe out there. All right, see ya.